Hello and welcome to another speculation and discussion video. I totally got that round the wrong way, didn't I?
It works.
Oh well. Um, yeah, with Tom and Mitch, and we may have Joss at the end. I don't know. So
We
I
don't know.
guess we don't know at the time of recording. So I guess that'll be a surprise for us when we find out if he is or not. Um, but before we get to talking about what's been revealed over the last couple of days, we're just gonna finish off the um I don't really know what to call it. Comments
Um,
and
yeah, I guess
replies?
the viewer questions.
Viewer questions and comments. We'll
Yeah.
come up for proper things. So where did we get up to? We got up to okay,
Well,
well
I was gonna say while you're trying to find out, there is a shout out we'd like to do.
okay.
Now, you know the user, I don't, because I haven't seen the comments yet.
Oh, are we doing this? Okay, alright. Um Threshold of Sound left a comment which I think might be the best comment I've kind of read in a little while. Which the comment is, and it'll appear up on the screen, a Pokemon discussion show with an Aussie living in America and a Brit living in Australia? What the fuck, guys? I thought that was the
It's
best comment.
it is the best comment. I cannot contain all the feels I have right now for that comment because it's awesome.
um, but yeah, we have some more discussion. This dates back to March. Um,
Wow.
yeah. What was I gonna, you know? Oh, okay, the new Mewtwo form. I don't think
Yes.
we've even discussed that in a video yet.
I think we did a while ago, but
Did we? We might
I
have, we
think when
might
it
have
was
not. We don't know.
first revealed, we did something, and then I'm not sure if that speculation video you put up had the stuff I was talking about, the Mewtwo form and stuff.
Okay, alright, well we'll skip that one since that one's kinda old then.
Yeah.
Uh, Next one. Okay, that is actually um, about the new Pokemon, so this kind of works. Okay, so this is from Catnip's Kitty, and it's about the new Pokemon that have just been revealed, and it says, not sure whether you have seen this yet, but it's quite amazing. From what I understand, you can ride on a goat Pokemon. You can customize the main character, but at this moment it looks more like hair and skin tone. There is box art too, and possibly the new Pokemon Professor. I must say, I really like the regional bird. At least I think it is. It's been a really cool discovery, and also thank you very much for bringing some of my questions forward. Kuro Neko signing out. Well, for one, you're welcome. We do appreciate all comments and questions and personal messages sent to us, so we can comment back and everything. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this news. I kind of freaked out a bit.
I did
Mitch?
too, although I've gotten to the point of seeing Fletchling as the Twitter icon.
Why is that, actually?
Well, have you
Yeah.
seen the Twitter icon?
Yeah.
Have a look at Fletchling next to it.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
ever since, I didn't really take into account when it was revealed in Korokoro, but when it was kind of brought out in this burst, I guess it was yesterday, I looked at it more and I was like, yeah, it looks like the Twitter icon.
Hmm.
And remember what we kind of noticed about Heliotile?
What about being a frilled neck lizard?
It is a frilled neck lizard because not only do frilled neck lizards sunbathe, but they're also cowardly. They puff up their frills and they run at the predator until they can find a point where they can climb up a tree and get
Oh,
away.
okay.
So it is, in all sense, a frilled neck lizard Pokemon, which makes me really happy because remember, all those years ago, I guess it's not years ago, I guess a couple of years ago, Tom, we were doing the fake decks, and we were going to have our grass starter as a frilled neck lizard that was part electric.
Yeah. Well, I guess
Well,
Nintendo's done it for us.
yeah, Nintendo did it for us, but it's electric normal, which is an odd typing, why make it weak to ground and fighting? But hey, they did it for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, electric normal's a typing that hasn't been done yet, so...
Yeah, so it's a unique type of combination.
Yeah.
The only one of the new ones revealed.
Yeah. About the character and customization, at the moment, I'm pretty sure somewhere it says that in the game you'll be able to go back to your house. As you play through, you will unlock new outfits to change
Mm,
into. I'm
that's
kind
right.
I'm kind of hoping, I was thinking about this before. You know how in Black and White 2, how you can like send the keys over when you catch like Reggie Rock and stuff?
You're thinking sending accessories?
I'm thinking that it'd be nice if you could send accessories from like one game to the other. So say you finish X, yeah, and you've unlocked
Mhm.
all the accessories, you can send them over. So if you have Y as well, and when you start Y, you can already have all the clothes. So from the get-go, you can change into whatever you'd like to.
That'd be interesting. It would be cool if you do, or maybe even like a Mario Kart kind of thing. I'm not sure if you played Mario Kart 7, but the more coins you get within each race, so you can get a max of 10 each race.
Yeah,
You unlock parts for your carts, like you can get bodies, you can get gliders, and you can get wheels.
yeah,
What if there's something similar in X and Y? Say you beat a certain, maybe it might be the metal box kind of thing. Say you do a certain something, you get an item.
yeah.
And when you pass other people, like if you race other people and beat them, then you get one of their parts that you don't have.
Hmm. I'd like it also if in the department store, assuming that there is one, and hopefully it's in a city this time, because that was a bit
I hope it's in I hope it's in Lumio City.
yeah, but I'd hope that they might sell, some clothes in there. That'd be nice as well, just to
Kind of
have some
like the
department.
in Lily Cove City, at the top of the department store in Lily Cove City, there were the people that sold the secret base stuff. Maybe there might be something similar.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's about that. I mean, alright, so they've said they like
Oh,
the,
oh,
yep.
the professor, was that what you were going to mention?
Um, yeah, well, I was gonna say, they mentioned that they liked the bird the best. What,
Mm-hmm.
is, Helioptile,
Helioptile.
is that your favorite, or which one's your
That's
favorite?
that's my favorite. Now, it was originally Go-Goat, but when I kind of noticed that those weren't ears hanging down from Helioptile's head and that they puffed, like they fanned out to frills, he soon became a favorite out of those four that were revealed.
Yeah, I gotta say, I do like him, but yeah, Go-Goat will be, or is my favorite, and probably maybe will be my favorite of this generation. Well, it's at least one of them. Froakie and Go-Goat, I will, like, have to get on my team for a
Yeah,
playthrough.
Froakie and Helioptile for me.
Yeah.
Or maybe even Pancham.
Oh, I don't know about Pancham. I mean, I want to see
I
what
think
he
it's
evolves
awesome.
into. But I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
the only thing I can think of him evolving into is a bigger, panda with maybe a bamboo stick.
Oh, that'd look cool.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, all I'm kind of imagining is Kung Fu Panda or like the World of Warcraft
Oh,
pandas.
I'm picturing like a Ursaring on all fours instead of standing up.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, send or leave a comment of what you think these guys, might evolve if they evolve into anything, what you think they might look like. I mean, I'm assuming Go-Go probably won't evolve into anything.
Yeah, I have a feeling it won't, and I have a feeling that it'll be the only Pokemon you get to ride.
No, I don't know.
But
I
we'll come back to that later.
Yeah, I hope they do introduce more. The professor. Did we want to talk about that?
Huh. Well, I am not a fan of the name.
Well, I mean, the name could be the first name, but it does seem a bit strange that they've revealed the first name first.
Yeah, but even then, like, it doesn't really fit with everything. Like, if it is the last name, it doesn't fit with the trend that has been going on for the past 5 generations. However, Poker Beach did point out
It
that
sounds like Patrice.
yeah,
Like
like
Scott.
trees,
Yeah.
which surprisingly all of them are. It's a clever idea, but I'm not all for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if it is the first name, I think that kind of rules out Chorus being the first, being the
Yeah.
professor even,
Uh,
the gym leader. Um, yeah, being the professor.
yeah.
Um, since Patrice is normally a woman's name, and well, I don't know.
Chorus's first name is Chorus.
He could be hiding something.
Huh.
saying. um, okay. Next thing. Okay, so it's still from the same guy, girl. I don't know. Sorry if you're a male or female. Um, anyway, next thing we've got is looks like they have a new website for X and Y, which I'll put a link up to, and well, maybe put some footage.
Well, actually, I'd like to
Pop it.
point something out about their new site.
Yep.
Before, when it was just up to the Mewtwo revelation,
Mm.
it was the same site for mobiles and computers. However, this new site actually is supported for a mobile site. When you go to where it's in mobile size, it even has an icon in the top corner that you can click, and it brings down a drop-down menu. And when you go to wallpapers, it doesn't bring up the computer wallpapers. It only brings up iPhone wallpapers.
Oh, strange.
So it's really cool. I went to it, and I had just kind of started looking around. I'm like, this is, this was made to be supported on a smartphone or something, because when it had the pictures, you don't have to like press a button to go to the next one. You can slide
Yep.
across with your thumb, whatever your primary finger is on an iPhone or Samsung, whatever. But you can slide across, and it's got the little drop-down menu, kind of like, an app might have or something like that.
Yeah.
So it does look really nice. I have a feeling that you could probably, if you're running an iPhone, you could probably add it to your home screens from Safari, and it might just become its separate app.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think of the website though? I mean, they've got the four tabs on the left, underneath Pokemon X, which have Pokemon Basics, the story, Pokemon, and characters. They've got four tabs under Y on the right, and that has news at the end, but it has three tabs, you know, left with question marks. What do you think might be going in there?
I think gym leaders,
Yeah, maybe gym leaders, elite. Maybe gym.
because I remember when Heart Gold and Soul Silver were coming out, that one of the tabs on the Japanese side was for gym leaders.
Do you reckon gym leaders, like main characters, like I don't know, they've already got characters though. So
That's
maybe
true.
gym leaders, the evil team, and uh,
Oh, that's something I want to know.
who the evil team's gonna be?
Yeah, it better not be some like Team Cookie Dough.
I love Team Cookie Dough though.
You almost said Team Tookie Go.
I kind of did, but that sounds like it could actually be a evil team, I guess.
Team Cookie Dough.
I don't know. Um, yeah.
Um, I don't really know what it could be. It could be like there may even be like some form of special connection, like the Dream World was revealed on the black and white one. Maybe we might have something similar.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it will connect us to a couple of things. Do you reckon they'll update the Dream World though to be compatible with X and Y, or do you reckon they'll introduce something else? Because it seems a waste to just get rid of it after they've spent so much work on it.
Yeah, I have a feeling they might, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong a lot. Um, so they could very well just update everything on the Dream World uh, to support X and Y.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing is, but then how do they stop people from transferring, new Pokemon to Black and White 2 and Black and White? I guess they
It
would have.
would it would know.
Hmm. Yeah. Unless it just comes up with corrupted data or something. That would have to be something they have to work around. Um, hold on, I'm just gonna quickly jump back to inbox. Yeah, okay. What else have we got? We got some comments. Let's have a look what we got for comments. We have a lot of comments. Uh, okay. Sorry. Um, alright, maybe we don't have any comments. I lied. Alright, should we just go into the, so, to go over what's been revealed over the last couple of days?
Okie dokie, you can go ahead and start if you would like.
Okay, cool. Well, as you probably know, or if you don't, I'm surprised if you don't and you're actually watching this. They have revealed 4 new Pokemon that go by the names of Gogoat, which is a big grass goat type, Pancham, which is a little panda with a leaf sticking out of its mouth.
It's fighting type.
Yep, and it's a fighting type. Fletchling is a normal flying type and it appears to be the regional bird. And Helioptile, which is the one that we were talking about before, and is a electric normal frilled neck lizard. He kind of looks like Moral to me.
No, I don't see it.
No? Maybe it's
No.
just the color scheme? I don't know. I might just be
Maybe.
weird. Yeah.
It might just be weird. It might be that.
And they've also released the region, which is spelled Kalos, which I've been pronouncing it as Kalos or Kalos.
I've been pronouncing it as Kalos.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure how to pronounce it until they say, I guess, in the next trailer, which I'm assuming they'll probably do.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'll probably be pronouncing it Kalos, and then Mitch will be pronouncing it his way.
Before we keep going, they did release a video with it.
Yep.
What I noticed was they've removed the mark that says game footage not final.
Yeah.
So this is actual footage now from what I'm guessing.
I didn't notice that, but yeah, that is a thing. Is that also, it's only like music audio, there's no speaking during the trailer, is there?
No, there's no speaking during this new trailer.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm happy with the revelation of all the stuff that we got, you know, the region, the box art, the Pokemon.
The region's cool. I mean, it looks like a star. I'll have a picture up here while we're speaking about this, but I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't, I mean, I can't get my words together at the moment. It doesn't seem to have like any surfing areas, like real surfing areas.
You didn't see to the north that there's an island out there?
Oh yeah, but that's only one island. Needs more hoeing.
Needs more hoeing.
I like big expansive areas, like, you know, the Hoenn Ocean
Well, I'm
area.
sure you...
Oh, what?
I said, I'm sure you'll like Lumio City because it's fucking massive.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with our audio, but, yeah, Mitch's audio's just changed.
Blub, 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 blub.
And also, they've released a couple of, new moves. Also, Lumio City is, the main city of the region. Do you reckon it's going to be bigger than Castelia?
Yes.
See, that's the thing. That's also about this. They just seem to be making bigger and bigger and bigger regions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Sinnoh, the biggest region so far. Oh look, Unova, even bigger. Oh, Unova, however you say it. And then Kalos, even bigger.
You remember how you proved me wrong with the whole Aspertia City thing? How I kept calling it Aspertia?
Yeah?
Well, how did you say Flacessi? Did you say Flacessi or something different?
Flacessi. I've never actually
It's
said it out.
Floccacy.
I've never actually said it out loud before.
Oh, well, there you go. It's Floccacy.
Okay. Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, the more you know.
Yeah. G.I. Joe. Sorry.
The
Never
more
again.
you know, G.I. Joe.
Haven't you seen those G.I. Joe things? Like the public
I have,
service
but have you seen the Family Guy episode, The More You Know, Canada Sucks?
No. I don't think our viewers are gonna like that, but okay.
Well, I am not racist.
Okay, anyway, moving on. Um, so yeah, that's that. So yeah, the Kalos region, you have to
Hmm.
get used to saying this. Kalos region is kind of in the shape of a star, which I think is cool, but it's a bit strange as well.
Well,
I,
I don't. You know how they said it's shaped like a star? Well, I see it more of shaped like France.
well, it is shaped like France, but France is a star. Star France.
Star France.
Star France.
Stance.
Stance.
Stars.
Stars. Um,
Pass.
Dunsparce.
Done.
Oh, just for a joke, I actually signed a Dunsparce card. I autographed it and gave it to Ashley. Might be
Dear
worth
Lord.
something one day. I don't know.
This is Dunsparce's most expensive moment.
Yeah, we'll maybe do a giveaway one day if I ever if this actually ever goes anywhere. We'll give away one Dunsparce card signed by us. That might,
That's going to be difficult.
yeah, since we're in
The
different
lucky
countries.
viewer, because obviously you're going to have to sign it and then send it to me so I can sign it, and then
And
I
then
have to
send
send it
it.
to whoever who wins.
We'll do that one day, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I like the region. I don't like the style of artwork they've chose for it. It seems a
That's
bit.
exactly what I think. It's not the same.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Phantom Hourglass. Phantom
Yeah,
Hourglass and the one after it from Zelda,
Spirit checks.
Spirit Tracks. Yeah, it's that pastely.
Cell kind of
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that the game's kind of cel shaded anyway, but this, yeah, crayon, pastel, however you say it.
pastel. Pastel.
Pastel. Also, what the hell is that hand thing coming out of the water? That looks terrifying.
Hand thing coming out of the water?
Alright, so you've got, the
Where
big,
they sit down?
no, you've got like the big, I'm looking at the map, yeah?
Oh, well, I can't look at the map. Give me a
Oh,
sec. Actually, I can. Never mind.
look at the
I can
map.
go to the... Yeah. Oh, look, I'm already on the mobile site.
Good work. Alright, so go look at the map, yeah?
Give me a second. I'm in the Pokemon page. Jeez. Is it under story? Yes, it
I
is.
don't know, I'm on Cerebi.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, look at the map, yeah?
Yeah, give me a second to open it.
Alright, well I'm going to go on explaining where it is. If
Okay,
you,
I see it now. Okay.
okay, so if you look at the map, you've got Luminos City, Lumiose City,
Lumiose.
Lumiose, Luminion City. So you've got Luminion
Luminions?
City, yeah, and you go all the way to the east, yeah, and there's like a castle thing, yeah,
Yeah.
with like red and blue like towers, and you go a bit more, and there's a big purple thing coming out of the lake. What the hell is that?
Oh, hey, look at that!
Why is there like a giant purple hand reaching out of the lake?
Give me a sec. I need to find a higher resolution picture of this, but
Just go to
no, I can.
Cerebi, that's got like the best one. And I'm just like, what is that? Why is there a giant hand reaching out of the lake? Now, if it's something else, that's cool. But at the moment, it looks like there's a giant hand. And I want to know why a giant hand is reaching, about to destroy that town. Because that's what it looks like. Also, it seems to... The thing that
Dude,
get...
it's a wing.
Is it?
From what I'm seeing, it looks like a wing.
Oh yeah, I can see how you can see that. But what's it the wing of?
I don't know.
Do you reckon that's some kind of Pokemon gym or something, and that's behind it? Some kind of big crystal or something?
I actually kind of think it's not the gym. I think that's the starting town.
Oh, okay, weird. But
Because what if you go up? You see that little like cave area up to the?
yeah, and you go through
What
the
if
ice
that's like?
area first. No, what am
What
I
if that's where
saying?
you get your Pokemon?
Actually, yeah, I can see you going up that path, crossing the bridge, going through that first part of the cave, then coming out the next part of it or something, and then following that other bridge across back down to just lower of your town, and then that leads out somewhere else.
But I'm starting to think that the town is to the west. It's near the beach.
Yeah, I don't know. See, the problem is that there's a whole bunch of just random stuff. well, not random stuff, but like there's snow, yeah,
Hmm.
on the mountain. Now that makes sense. Then it goes over a bit of a frozen lake part, yeah, and
Hmm.
then there's like frozen stuff, and there's like a big icicle
Wing thing.
windmill thing, and then you got that
Oh.
town over there, and then suddenly, like, there's this small enclosed area where there's no snow, and then it goes like there's snow randomly at places that doesn't make sense, and there's just like a desert. There's a circle of desert right next to the big main city. And it doesn't really make much sense to be there because normally deserts are next to mountains because a desert's formed when rain clouds can't get over the mountains. So to
But
get
what
over,
if it's not a desert? What if it's just dead grass and like, you know
but
what happens when you start like industrializing things, yeah?
yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's that area that we saw in the first trailer, though. There's like
Yeah,
science
because it's got
labs
all
things.
the...
Yeah.
Maybe something happened. What if something fell there? What if that's like a site of...
But it
Because
looks like,
obviously
yeah.
it stands out,
It
you
looks
know?
like there's
Like,
lava or something in there as well.
yeah, there is.
Yeah, it looks like that might be lava. So maybe that
So,
is a desert.
yeah,
I don't know.
not desert. I think it might be a crash site.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I guess it could be. Kind of like a not yeah, like Area 51 or something, or that Roswell
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere. I don't know, but I mean, I like it. It just seems that there's a bit much. That's
I
all.
think there's too many rivers.
Oh yeah, I mean, too many rivers and too many random patches of trees everywhere.
Yeah, but then look at fucking Kanto, Tom. There's...
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, like, it'd be nice if they were a bit more joined up,
I
rather than
guess we'll
just
see
like,
like a map
here's a
on
bunch
the
of
game or
trees,
something.
and then there's a bunch of trees, and then you look down a bit more, and hey, look, there's two more bunch of trees separated by a river. And look over there. Oh, look, there's a river separating more, another two bunch of trees.
I wish I could see what your mouse is doing.
Yeah, and I bet everyone else does as well, because no one's gonna be able to see what I'm doing.
I don't know what the hell you're doing.
I'm actually tracing out like everything at the moment, but
Oh, Jesus.
there is some interest. There also seems to be a lot of castles.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too. There's like the castle in the mountains. There's the castle, not really village thing up inside the mountain thing. Then there's like this castle thing over on the west coast.
Yeah, where do you reckon? Remember where like the big Golurk statue is?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you reckon that is? What one do you reckon that one is?
I
How?
think that's coming out of Lumios.
See, oh yeah, maybe.
Okay, okay, so I just thought of something cool.
Yeah. What if you could sit
What?
down at park benches? What? Sorry, continue.
Okay, Versailles.
Yeah.
What if one of these castles is based off Versailles?
Which is Versailles?
King Louis XIV's castle?
Is that the? Is that the one in Austria?
No, that's the one in France.
I thought that was. What's the arches called?
I don't know. What, Notre Dame?
No, that's a hunchback.
No, it's a
That
building.
was a terrible joke. I'm sorry.
um,
um, no, what's those big arches called in France? In Paris?
but like it's just like a big building with arches and there are just bunches of roads.
Yeah?
I think I'm seeing the place in my mind, but a name isn't connecting to it.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
Versailles is a palace.
Versailles. There's a band called Versailles. Versailles.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we won't go into that. Um, I don't know. See, I have a feeling it's that castle down. Actually, if you notice, there's two castles, and both of them have one part with red roofs. Actually, all the castles, yeah, have one part where they're red. There's a lot of blue in this region.
Jeez, you're not even finishing your whole sentence.
I just noticed, no, because there are a lot of castles and like main buildings, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that have like some red roofs and then like half blue roofs as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
you got that castle that's kind of next to Lumios City. Um, to the east, red and blue roofs. Go down, red and blue roofs. Go
Like near that forest.
all the way at the forest down the bottom. And that's what I was thinking where that Golek statue might be, but I might be wrong.
Mm.
Um, Go over to the castle all the way in the east. Blue and kind of browny red roofs. I mean, what's
Oh,
up with
hey.
that?
It is a design flaw.
Do you reckon it's like a triangle? Or, of course, it's a triangle, but
It's a Bermuda Triangle.
is there anything in the
It's the
middle?
Kalos Triangle.
Actually, is there anything in the middle of the region? Like, does it point anything out with like? Have you've read Del Toro Quest, haven't you?
Yes.
You know how like in the third series, spoilers by the way, but they've been out for like 10 years, so like if you haven't read it by now, then well, you're missing out. But you know how like where all the bad guys are, the egg things.
Wait, which series are we talking about? One, two,
Number
or three?
three.
So the dragons.
Yeah, you know where they have to destroy the eggs, and like you
Yeah.
know one is put in each of the furthest corners, and then it matches up, and there's like a giant egg in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you reckon they might be doing something like that, or what?
Well, the middle of those three is a patch of purple flowers.
There's a legendary Pokemon in those flowers.
Yes, Xerneas and Yveltal are hippies.
Hippies. Actually,
They are hippies.
yeah, I mean, do you reckon what these clouded areas as well? Now, in Unova, we know that the clouded areas kind of hid stuff, but in this, they don't seem to be, except for like that bit up the north and that bit to the south
I think the
east.
bit up the north is just a really Chloe snouty. Snowy and cloudy mountain, not snouty and Chloe.
I love. Yeah. I don't know, because I mean, mm, I don't really know what to think of this region. I mean, there's a lot of things I like, but there's also a lot of things I don't like, and a lot of random bits in it that don't really seem to make geological sense.
Well, none of these regions have made geological sense.
Oh, Unova kind of does a bit. Some of them kind of do, since they're based off of real places. But then these
This is
ones,
based off a real place too.
yeah, I know it's based off a real place, but it's France.
What are you saying?
Doesn't need to make sense. It's France. Anyway,
Oui,
um,
oui.
oh wow, you would say that.
And-
Okay. What do you think of the two boxes, the box art? Do you like them?
Oh, shit. I thought you were talking about boxes on this map. I'm like, what boxes?
Sorry.
Anywho, yes, I do like the box art because, funnily enough, you know the box art for Xerneas, Pokemon Xerneas. No,
I love
for
Pokemon
X,
Xerneas version. Yeah.
I made a wallpaper like that.
Oh really? Oh man, Nintendo is stealing so many of our things at the moment. It's
Seriously, no, what I have is like the shelves are a certain color, but the background's white.
what shelves? What are you talking about?
For my, I don't think you've ever had an iPhone, Tom, or an iPod or anything, but you know
No.
how the icons are like in rows?
Yeah, yeah.
If you put a shelf under it, it looks like they're sitting on a shelf.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I've got a couple of those, and it's got trees imposed on that, and
Oh,
then
okay.
lightly, the white, there are more trees, and Xerneas is in the front.
Huh.
So it kind of looks like the box art, which is really weird. I made an Evoltor one, but it doesn't look like a box art for Y.
Oh.
But I'm really happy with the box arts.
Yeah, same here. What do you think of the idea of having three different Pokedex areas of
I think
Central,
that,
Mountain,
well,
and Coast?
I see it as the revised version of the Kanto Pokedex for Fire Red and Leaf Green.
What do you mean? Oh, how
Well,
it's
they
got...
had like urban Pokemon, forest Pokemon, mountain Pokemon. They had stuff like that. I see it as that.
I also have a feeling that the picture that's shown here, where it says 9 Central, and then 0 Coastal, and 2 Mountain, I have a
Hmm.
feeling that might be in the order that we might be going. Like, so you might see some. You start in a central area, maybe go up to the mountains for a while, and then come back down.
And go the other way.
Yeah,
So where do you think what if we start in Lumia City?
that would be. Um, I don't know. I don't know. That is kind of strange. I mean, they did show a lot of Castelia City when Black and
Oh
White
yeah, that's
first
true.
came out. But see, what else did they show? I don't remember them showing very much of any other cities when Black and White first came out.
Oh, I barely remember the coverage of that.
I mean, I remember
I
that
barely remember the coverage of Diamond and Pearl.
Weavile and those kind of Pokemon. I remember that, but
Yeah, I remember Electivire and thinking it was going to be called Electable.
who doesn't want it to be called a Lekable though?
Not me.
Did you know there's no R in Electivire? I always thought it was Electrivire, but it's Electivire.
Are you kidding? I knew that. I call it
Well,
Electivire.
apparently I didn't. I love
Well,
Tangly
you
Growth.
called... Yeah, I was about to say, you called Tangrowth Tangly Growth.
I love Tangly Growth, the best Pokemon. It's the best.
Ah, you make me want to kill you.
Um, okay, so that's the Pokedex covered. That was pretty... Do you like the design of the Pokedex? I think that's...
I do. It looks like a tablet.
Yeah, I do enjoy that, but I don't know how I'm going to get a phone that I can try and convert to a Pokedex.
iPhone.
I don't want an iPhone though, I'm just going to break it.
Why would you say that? If you
Oh,
got an iPhone, we could message each other and it wouldn't cost a thing.
okay, maybe I'll consider it. When I break
Yeah,
this one.
see? Ha ha ha. I could help you
Also,
break it.
no, I'm good, thanks. I paid $400 for this phone.
I paid 200. Yeah, that's all I paid for mine.
Good work. Also, the names and moves seem to have increased. This is a quote, by the way. Beyond the 12 and 10 respective character limit. France has called Pencham Pendisfligel. Probably not saying that right. Pandisfligel? Which is two
And a
characters.
squiggle.
Which is two. Yeah, Pandisfligel. Pandisfligel? Pandisfligel? And a Schlegel.
Fucking
Anyway.
Spiegel.
Well, Parabolic Charge is 16 characters long, so
Well,
do you think they're gonna up the nickname thing so you can like maybe put like 15 letters in? But that seems really long for a nickname.
that could be funny. You could call it like hot dog sauce.
You certainly could. I don't know why that was the first thing to come to your head for a Pokemon nickname, but
I guess Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, that'd fit.
how long's that?
12.
Ah, hot dog sauce. I've heard that one. Yeah, I mean, so that's all we've got off of that kind of nugget of information.
I want them to increase the name character size because I hate calling myself Mitch.
Yeah, that 7 letters thing is a bit...
I
Why do you
want
hate calling
Mitchell.
yourself Mitch? Do you prefer Mitchell?
No, either works fine by me, but I want to put my full name in because I've battled a trainer in every fucking game called Mitchell. With 2 L's.
And you can only have one.
And I can only have one. So I see it as unfair that they get to name their kids with 8 more characters and our mum only gets to name us with 7.
What was I? I did a Nuzlocke a while ago, and I like to call, like,
What
my...
did you call yourself?
Okay,
Did
so...
you call it the Pokemon Mitch?
No, I like to call
Good.
my character's name after... I do themed Nuzlocks. So I started off Soul Silver Nuzlocke, and I called myself Cake. Spelled K-A-Y-K-E. Yeah? And I called my rival Muffins. Muffin. One of the two, whichever one fits. Yeah?
Both fit.
And pretty much I named all my Pokemon things that were a type of cake. So I started off with Cyndaquil and called it Ice Cream. So Ice Cream and Cake. I caught Spiro and called it Sponge, and a sponge cake. And you can see the pattern where that's going. Yeah? I didn't lose any Pokemon up until like the Olivine City Gym. Nothing died. So I eventually quit the Nuzlocke, and I wanted to start a Diamond and Pearl Nuzlocke, either one. I wanted to be like named soft drink names. Problem was I couldn't make the name dispenser because I wanted to have it
Soft drink dispenser.
yeah, I wanted to have it um D apostrophe Spencer, but that's too
That
long.
fits.
What? D apostrophe?
D apostrophe SPNENCER. That's 9 letters.
Yeah, you can't. You can only have 7 in your name, Mitch.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, no. That was the trainer's
Uh,
name, and then I was gonna name
okay.
everything after soft drinks. But
Okay,
yeah,
like Dr. Pepper.
yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, that would be the best. Have a Torterra named Dr. Pepper. Oh no, it'd have to be an Infernape.
Do you know what we need to do?
What?
We need to do a Nuzlocke challenge, and we need to record what we do and what happens.
No, we already started that. And
I know, but remember what happened with your Piplup?
Oh no, I was referring to the leaf green one, Mitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got left with your Wartortle, and I caught a shiny Spearow.
That's right.
That's right. So I need to find that on my laptop somewhere. Anyway, we have some more things to talk about. Now, this may or may not be true. It looks like it is true, since the guy who leaked this a couple months ago also said some other things that have now come to light to be true. Like, he revealed all the English names for the 4 Pokemon that were just released, like last week or sometime, and they turned out to be real.
As well as the description for parabolic charge.
Yeah, he said that, or they said, sorry, a couple of months ago that there would eventually be an electric type move that steals the opponent's HP and gives it back to you, kind of like Mega Drain, Leech Life, Giga Drain, all those kind of ones. And as we've seen, that is also true. So some of the things that it's been said, did you want me to go through this, or did you want to?
Well, there's only a couple that I wanted to point out, but you go ahead and go with ones.
I'll point out the ones that I'll list off the things that this person said is going to happen in here, and I guess we'll do a quick discussion if we like it or if we don't like what it's saying is going to be true. Okay, so it's got Fairy will be a new type. It's weak to poison, steel, immune to dragon. It's super effective against dragon, dark, and fighting. And fire and psychic Pokemon will take half damage from it. What do you think?
Well, as much as I really didn't want a new type, I guess it's inevitable. Because I was reading up on the forums I frequent that Pokemon Smash were trying to find out Sylveon's type.
Yep.
And what they were going with was someone dressed up as a Sylveon, and it appeared to be some sort of torture that they were subjecting this person to. But they ruled out the fact that it could only be 4 different types, that it was super effective against ice, I think they said, which means it either has to be rock, fighting, steel, or fire.
Yeah.
But they ruled out it being fighting because I guess it didn't take like super effective damage from a flying attack, and they ruled out fire because Flareon's already that type.
Yeah.
They tried to rule out steel by poisoning it, but it got poisoned.
Mm.
And it basically says, so are we to believe that Sylveon's rock type?
Yeah.
It's inevitable, but I think that without a doubt there's going to be an 18th type.
See,
and that means there's going to be an 18th Arceus.
Yes, they do that. See, the thing is, yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, I'm kind of excited for a new type, but like I've said in prior videos, I think it's balanced enough as it is. Dragon's pretty OP anyway, but I mean, it's weak to itself, and, you know,
But
there's
that's the
not
only weak.
many
Oh,
dragon
that's right. And there's
ice.
also ice. Yeah.
I mean, and, yeah, they're weak to themselves, and, you know, there's not many dragon types around. Um, I just don't like the name.
Yeah. Why fairy?
Yeah, it seems a very specific thing.
And I know it's happened in the past with Magnemite Magneton, how they gained the steel type. It really does bother me that they may just be going back, going, okay, Clefairy, Cleffa, Clefable, you're all normal fairy.
Well, yeah, well, the
All
second,
while you're steel fairy.
well, yeah, that's the second thing. I'll bring that up. Sylveon is fairy type. Some older Pokemon will be reclassified to fairy, such as Morlul being still fairy. So, does that mean
It's
that's...
like, it's an egg group as well. So
Hmm.
that what if they're just doing it to go with that, Like there's water 1, 2, and 3, field, blah, blah, blah. What if they went, okay, fairy, let's make that a type.
Okay. Yeah, does that mean they're just gonna get everything in the fairy egg group and then... Let's just go...
Well, I don't know, because obviously we can't have triple typed Pokemon.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna actually have a look what's in the fairy egg group. Could they do you reckon they could even try and reclassify, like... There's not many Pokemon in it. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I lied. Alright, so we've got Clefairy, Clefable, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Chansey, Blissey, Plusle, Minun, and Aldino. Okay, so I can see Ordino, however you say it. Blissey, I can see this. Yeah, all those Pokemon I can see being part fairy. Fair enough.
Including Plusle and Minun?
Yeah, why not? YOLO.
Would,
Alright,
would you say to Pikachu becoming part fairy then?
yeah, and then we've got in this egg group and in another egg group, we've got a long list of Pokemon, but I'll do it anyway. Pikachu, Raichu, Togetic. Okay, that's gonna be weird. Do you reckon they'll rechange that? That seems a bit weird to change the typings.
Exactly. That's what I don't want to see.
Yeah,
Okay, Togepi, Togetic, Togekiss, you grew up being normal flying, but we're going to make you fairy flying now.
because they actually seem like they could be fairy, but then they've
Why
already been
change it?
assigned their typing, so it doesn't make much sense to change it.
And
Uh,
that's what I thought about the space typing, changing Palkia.
well, yeah. And then you've got Marill, Azumarill, okay, maybe. Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff, same case as
No.
Togetic in that line.
Yep.
Snubbull and Granbull. Snubbull maybe, Granbull seems a bit weird as a fairy type.
Yeah.
Shroomish, probably not. Breloom, same deal. Skitty and Delcatty, yeah, sure. I can see them as fairy type.
The
Can you?
cats.
Yeah, but they can be fairy cats.
How stupid would that be?
I don't know. See, but then More's got like a big evil mouth thing on top of its head.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem right.
Okay. Lots of static. Roselia, same deal. Two types. Cast form. Sounds a bit, is a bit strange to be fairy type. Snowrunt and Glalie. See, if anything,
No.
Glalie should be Ice Dark.
Seriously?
Why isn't it? Ice Dark and then its counterpart Ice Ghost. That would have been cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
Roserade, same as Roselia. Pachirisu, okay, maybe not.
No.
Cherubi and Cherim, no.
No.
Togekiss, same deal. Frostas, same deal. Fione and Manaphy, no.
No.
Colony and Whimsicott, maybe.
No.
I'm saying maybe on that one.
How could Cotton be a fairy?
Cotton fairies.
There are cottonmouth snakes. Why aren't they snake type? Yeah.
That seems a very specific thing as well. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. If we've got fairy type, why not go like demon type? But then that might be a bit, too... That would get the Christians on us even more.
Yeah, because the only other specific type is dragon.
Oh god, what are you doing, Pokemon? You've just asked for more, you know.
And why don't they just add a fucking alien type or
Well, that's
something?
what I mean. Like, if you've got fairy, why not do the opposite? Let's add in demons as well.
Seriously,
I
six
mean,
six six Pokemon.
they're just kind of asking to be, you know.
Cofagrigus will become ghost part demon,
Okay, let's move on from
and
that.
Bayonet, and Dusclops, and Dusk Noir, and
Mewtwo has two new forms, not just
Mewtwo
one.
will be part Satan.
What the hell was that? Mewtwo will be part Satan. Mewtwo is Satan. Everyone knows that. Anyway, both are activated via items.
I
Well,
like that.
what? Two new forms?
Yep.
Well, yeah, like people have said, the Pokemon picture thing is info Mewtwo X PNG. So maybe that's Mewtwo X. Maybe there's a Y form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the idea of Mewtwo getting two new forms. It's something really different, and it goes along with this whole DNA thing, it being cloned, so maybe it's tapped into some sort of power. Obviously, okay, in the movie it doesn't use an item, however, what we see happening is Mewtwo crosses its arms
Wait,
in
Kyurem
the
doesn't
shape.
use an item though.
That's right, he's already got the DNA in the movie.
Mm. I thought
Okay,
that was a
anyway.
bit dodgy in the movie. Just saying. That did
Okay,
kind of ruin
so
it for me.
Mewtwo crosses his arms and transforms into this new Mewtwo form.
He's a genie.
He crosses his arms in the shape of an X across his chest.
Oh, really?
You didn't know? He puts his right hand on his left shoulder and his left hand on his right shoulder.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that. So
So it's
yeah,
in the shape of an X.
but how would it do it for Y? Or you can't see
It's
my
the start
webcam.
of YMCA by the Village People.
Either that, or it grabs its own shoulders and then moves its hands outwards.
Kind of like it's trying to be a little teapot, short and stout.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, and then moves its arms closer under its chin and everything. I don't know. I said you kind of
Or
had my
like the
wrist
chicken
too.
dance.
Um,
You two change form.
okay. Anyway, the professor's English name is Patrice.
We've already discussed this.
Okay. The final starter evolutions are Fire, Psychic, Grass, Dark, and Water Fighting. Now, is that the right
Okay,
way
I think
around?
that's a fucking dick move.
Why
It's
everything goes
actually
backwards?
it's actually water, dark, and grass fighting.
No, I thought it's been edited.
It's been edited?
Yeah.
What does it say there?
Yeah, that's what it says. It was wrong, and now it's been corrected. So this is
Oh,
right.
okay, because I was about to say it's a dick move because then Chespin could have been two times super effective to Froakie with two different types.
Yeah, no, yeah. Fire,
Froakie,
Psychic, Grass, Dark, and Water Fighting. So
well,
it
I
goes
guess we were
forward
right
and then
there.
goes backwards again, kinda.
Well, I guess we were right there, and obviously we see that happening in the first trailer that we see all their secondary types.
Yeah. Okay, then we've got the first gym is Bug, the second is Fairy, and the fourth is Fighting. Yeah?
Yeah, I get that's different to have the first gym as Bug. I was kind of hoping it would go back to Rock.
Well, yeah, because Rock kind of evens everything out. I don't know.
Except for Fire Pokemon.
Oh, that sucks. If you've got, say the second evolution of Chespin gets its second typing and moves... Oh, that's gonna really suck. It's gonna be like Chikorita all over again.
With Bugsy.
Yeah. Is Fairy good against... Hold on, what is Fairy good against?
Fairy's good against, like,
Oh, this sucks.
Drag...
No, look at it. Come on, what is this? You're gonna... Alright, so let's say you start with Chespin. First gym is Bug. Alright, cool. So you're weak to that. Second gym is Fairy. Well, Fairy's super effective against Dark. Alright, cool. Fourth gym is Fighting. Fighting super against Dark, apparently.
Super against-ive effect.
Yeah, against Dark. Wow, you're gonna have a really bad time. If the third gym is like Fire or something, you know, just don't pick Chespin.
Froakie all the way.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
On
what I'm with.
Yeah, I'm going Froakie as well. I know. Um, alright, a few attacks will be dual typed. No. Just
I'm
no.
really not liking the sound of that, because what if you have... Okay, what if there's a dragon ice move?
And then you got, well, no, what if you're, fucking like, sorry for swearing, but what if,
Tom, you
yeah,
just said, what if you're fucking
you know what I mean. Anyway, what if you've got like, your dual types, and then you've got a dual type move, and then you attack a dual typed Pokemon?
That's like...
Well,
Okay, what if you're a grass dark Pokemon and you use a bug fighting move?
well, you don't get any effectives of it, but
No, you'd be right, because grass is 2 times weak against bug.
yeah.
Dark's 2 times weak against bug, so therefore that's 4 times damage, and then dark is 2 times weak to fighting, so you would take 6 times damage.
Yeah, it's a bit much. And then say it's a special move and you've got a choice specs on there.
Holy Jesus.
Mm. Okay, a new, sorry, let's try it again. There's gonna be a new type of battling that involves flying type and Pokemon with levitate. Yeah,
Interesting.
that could be cool. Maybe you'll get to ride a Pokemon during that then.
Oh yeah, and then get hit with like fucking Psycho Cut. I don't know. That was the
Ride a
first one.
Zapdos.
And get
What a,
attacked by a Lugia.
oh, Flygon. Just get a Flygon. It's
Or a
like that
Salmon.
gym. It's like that gym battle with Ash versus Liza and Tate.
I never saw that.
Oh, pretty much they've got their Lunatone and Solrock in like a big anti-gravity room or something.
Uh-huh.
And then Ash has got his Swellow and his Pikachu, and his Pikachu rides his Swellow, and I'm pretty sure he wins. Anyway,
That's crazy.
you'll be able to see a Pokemon's EVs at a certain in-game facility. You will be able to boost the EVs through minigames. It will take about 2 hours to get one stat to max EVs.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
It will make EVing so much easier.
Hmm. I mean, I'm pretty terrible at EVing, but then how
Especially for those people who have to get power item and Pokevirus and
Hmm.
all that jazz and sit there and count how many Pokemon you beat to make sure you got enough EVs.
But 2 hours for one stat, that seems a bit much.
It seems about the same amount of time it does to train in, like,
Does it? I've...
seems like to me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's that part. Is there anything else you'd like to see in the game?
I want to hurry up and see the evolutions of the starters.
Yeah, I'd like to see.
I want to know Yveltal and Xerneas's types.
Yeah, I'm kind of... Well, I don't know. See, I'm starting to think. Alright, so let's say, yeah, this Mewtwo form, let's call it Mewtwo X for now, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say that is Fairy typing. Psychic Fairy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they might, throw in another twist and bring out another type?
Gosh, I'm stretched thin as it is with fairy types. I think that's all I can handle right now.
Yeah,
I really, I would die if they brought in a second type. But then again, second generation they brought in 2 types.
Yeah, Steel and Dark. What other type do you reckon they could bring in that could complement Fairy? No.
Demon.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. But then again,
Satan type.
yeah, Pokemon have kind of, well, excuse the pun on this, but they've kind of crucified themselves on this one with the Christians and Catholics,
But
and
what if they for Pokemon
no,
number 666?
we're not have. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a thing. If it's a dark type, that's gonna be the best. Please do it, Nintendo. Please make Pokemon 666 a dark type. Come on.
Seriously.
You know you
But
want
then
it.
again, that's right at the start of the regional Pokedex because, okay, take Chespin, if that's number 650, then its final evolution is 652, then 655 for Fennekin's, and 658 for Froakies, and say Fletchling's right after that, and like normal ones, it goes straight through to a stage 2 evolution. So that would take it through to
Oh,
656.
do you know what I hope it is actually?
What?
Go-Goat. Then we can ride the demons of hell.
A one-way ticket to hell and back.
Ah.
It's like a bat out of hell. It better be a bat. It better be a bat.
But what do you think
No,
about the
I'll call
trainer?
it meatloaf.
Sorry, what are you calling it?
Meatloaf.
Okay. What do you
What do what?
What do you think of the trainer customizations? Like, is there anything you're
Okay,
hoping
that's
to see?
Different colored clothes, maybe. Maybe different kinds of bags. You know, I really don't know.
I don't like.
But okay, I
Yeah.
don't. I like the male trainer. I hate the female trainer.
No, see, I'm a bit. The female trainer looks kind of cool. Male trainer looks cool, except for his glasses. The glasses.
You
Suck
don't like
bad.
the glasses? His glasses are fucking awesome, and his combat boots. Come on.
Oh no, that's cool, but the glasses. The glasses are a bit feminine.
And the females aren't.
Well, the female, I mean, kind of can be feminine. Not, trying to be biased or anything here, but I don't know. See, I actually am kind of being biased in this because I never wear sunglasses because I can't tell which are male and which are female sunglasses.
I wear sunglasses, and I think they suit him.
Yeah, I mean, but like you just said, you wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm just being a bit personally biased on that.
And like I said, I don't really like the female artwork because these people are meant to be portrayed as 10 years old.
Hmm.
And why is a 10-year-old going around with a short skirt and thigh highs?
But then Dawn wears like a mini skirt. May
But it's not
wears...
that short.
I don't know. Have you seen some of the pictures of the anime?
No?
Oh, okay. There are some funny pictures of the anime that I might link you to after. But yeah, I don't know.
But even then, Rosa from White 2 and Black 2, got Black 2 and White 2?
Who?
Rosa.
Oh, yeah, female trainer. Yep, sorry, yeah.
She's got a skirt on, but she's got, thermals.
Hmm.
Like, I just don't like the female artwork.
Do you think they'll... Sorry to quickly go back to this. Do you reckon they'll bring in the weather again? Like seasons? Do you reckon I'll keep that? I hope they do.
Oh, for sure. Well, they're going to have to for dealing.
Yeah. I hope they do, because then,
But even then, they took out contests completely. And,
yeah, they could say that's just an effect that it has on in, Unova, and then bring it over here and it doesn't work or something. It's about the atmosphere, or I don't know. It's more temperate.
yeah, I don't know.
Because Unova didn't really have the big expanse of areas, except for the resort desert, everything was, and the marsh and everything up the top, or the swamp area, except for that everything was just kind of trees.
Yeah.
Grass. It wasn't as widely ranged as what this seems to be. But I don't know, I hope they do. I hope they keep the seasons, because it'd be nice to wear, in the snow, wear jackets and stuff, and then spring and summer wear, t-shirts and everything. I think that'd be a cool Just small things like that make the game
Yeah,
a lot more immersive, like easier to immerse yourself in it.
and something else I liked, they're keeping like, they've got some pixel artwork in this game,
Yeah,
and that's the health bar and stuff.
just I've just noticed. I don't know if this is a big thing to be pointing out, but if you go onto Poker Beach, they have the picture of the guy riding the go-go in like the town, the main
Mm-hmm.
Luminos city, yeah?
Lumios.
Lumios, sorry,
Luminian.
yeah, Luminion. City, yeah. Now, they all seem to be the starters and the new Pokemon that were just announced the other day, except
Mm-hmm.
for one. There's a
Heliotile.
and
Oh.
there's a Marill.
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon that's there for any reason? It seems weird to have a Marill.
No, I don't think so, because in the artwork for Lumio City, there's a Pikachu.
Yeah, but Pikachu's in everything though.
Not this picture.
Okay, alright, it's in most media. I mean, like, Pikachu's like the mascot for Pokemon. So that kind of makes sense, but it just seems a little strange. Like, of all Pokemon to pick, there's a Marill.
I I don't know. Um, I don't really think it's there for any reason.
You just think it's...
I just think it's there to be there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I mean, yeah, I just think it sounds a bit strange, just to have that. Um, but I'm pretty, well, is there anything else you wanted to talk about with X and Y? Any
not
diagonal
that I can.
movement is a thing
That's
now?
gonna be cool. And I want to know, okay, you see how like in the trailer he like stops and the camera turns?
Yeah.
I
Can
really
you
hope
control
that
that,
there's
or...
I'm thinking you might. It might be some kind of Circle Pad Pro kind of add-on. I really hope not. It
Yeah.
might just be like you stop and you use the diagonal buttons to move the camera around, and you use the circle pad to move.
Yeah, I don't know. I
And
mean,
that's kind of like Monster Hunter. Like in Monster Hunter, you move with the circle pad and you can change camera angles with the directional pad.
yep,
So what if they've just added something like that in?
yeah. Also, what do you think about it? It looks like when you challenge, or a trainer challenge is you, it comes up with their artwork. Do you
I
think...
think that's amazing.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Same.
Yeah. I'm just... I don't know. See, there are a couple of things I'm seeing in these screenshots that are a little strange. It's just like, it looks like trainers, like, in the old games, everything was on that tile base. So like, you know when you walk past the trainer's, line of sight. But
Hmm.
in this it seems a bit like, is it gonna be if a trainer's looking like, what's their line of sight? It's gonna be like Metal Gear Solid where they've got like the flashlight kind of, you
Oh
know.
gosh, it must be like that. What if they scan around? Like, you know how some trainers like follow you from a distance? They're like, if you're south of them, they'll look south, but they
Yeah,
won't look diagonally until you get to a point, and they'll look like east if you're on that side of them.
yeah, or like they'll
What
be
if they
looking
move?
away and then suddenly look down. Yeah,
What if that's something that happens? They just look around them,
yeah,
and it being diagonal movements, they could look around in any direction.
yeah. See, that'd be cool if they're just sitting there, scanning the area. But yeah, adding like a new stealth element to this game.
Oh gosh.
How many trainers can you stealth around? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited for the game, but there are a couple little things kind of like that, and like, I mean, the diagonal movement seems kind of cool, but like I said, I prefer being able to run,
On a tile
forward,
base.
then have to turn around, then yeah, but then that makes it kind of annoying sometimes when you've got to run up like a diagonal passage and you've got to keep like, yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, I don't know why they didn't introduce that back in Unova then. I mean, it seems a bit strange since like most things in Unova are on a diagonal.
Well, not really. It's just the tile base, but it's turned around. So it looks like it's diagonal, but you're really just walking in a straight line. The camera's just turning.
Do you reckon?
That's what I'm thinking. It looks... So let's take Castelia City, for example, like the outer part where you're on the piers.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, you're not running in a diagonal line, but it looks like you are. It's just walking you along a straight line.
Yeah, hopefully they fix that up because some of that did look kind of a bit dodgy in black and white because of
Yeah.
that. And hopefully they won't, I mean, if they zoom out, like they did like back in Stark Mountain and things like that, hopefully they'll fix up the pixel rate because some
Oh,
of
yeah.
that looked kind of terrible when you were like, the full zoom out and there's like, you can, everything's all pixelated and everything, you can't really tell what's what.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for these games and
Oh, I'm very excited.
I think we'll probably do a playthrough.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Because, like, maybe I might be able to set up a webcam and share my screen with you so you can
Yeah, you can see
get
us
that.
while we play, which would be cool. And then maybe we can do like, hey, what Pokemon do you want us to catch and raise? Or I don't know, we'll figure some way to incorporate viewers into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about Black and White?
Not really
X
right
and
now,
Y even?
Black and white.
I think we're a couple of years out there. Have you heard this new Pokemon, Zekrom? Wow. The
I
best
mean,
Pokemon.
wow.
I
No,
wonder what
not
his typing
really.
is going to be. Some people are saying Electric Dragon. I don't know though. I don't know. I'm thinking Dark Dragon for that guy.
And Light Dragon for Reshiram.
Oh yeah. Oh, Fairy and Light types. Come on. See, look, Light would have been way better. Now,
Seriously?
Fairy. I know we were like, no Light type, but compared to Fairy, Light sounds way better.
Oh, seriously? I hope it isn't Cold Fairy. I really hope it is just called Light type.
It better be. Okay.
Can you, like, bleep that or, like, cut that out?
Yeah, I can. I've got to bleep a lot of this.
Oh, cool. So you do have, like a profanity buzzer?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just means I have to go through and listen to this whole hour and 16 minutes of recording.
Don't you do that anyway because you have to find where the
No.
pictures go?
Not really.
So you're not going to put the pictures up? Like you
Oh
said
yeah,
you
I'll
would?
put pictures up, but like,
You have to go listen to it!
do you know how many times I say I'll do stuff and just don't do it?
You're lazy.
I know, it's terrible. Well, not lazy, I just don't have, like, I wish I, like, if I was getting paid for this, I'd have so much more incentive to do stuff.
Oh, seriously, I know what you mean.
But yeah, so if someone wants to sponsor us and we'll, clean up our language and stuff, and we'll
Yeah.
the shit out of it.
Yeah, and we'll wear jerseys with our sponsors on them. I'm kidding, that was an Australian joke.
No, I mean, we could wear jerseys, but you don't really see us in the videos, so I'm not really too
We'll
sure
tell
how
them.
that would help.
Tell them
Yes.
we're wearing jerseys.
We're totally wearing the t-shirt that you guys sent us.
Yes.
Definitely.
It's so comfortable. It fits me
It is.
perfectly.
I can feel it. The cotton is the best. You won't ever find cotton. I don't even know anymore.
My shirt's made of pure cottony.
Anyway, I guess that's it for X and Y. Did we? Okay. I haven't really told Mitch that I was going to be talking about this, but
You didn't tell me something.
I know, right? I'm terrible. But
Terrible.
I just kind of froze there for a
I
second.
saw the phone cut out again, so I was like, no, not now.
To be continued. No. Alright, actually, I'm going to do an apology first. I'm really sorry for like all the to be continued videos lately, and I really hope this is not going to be one of them, because our internet like connection to each other has been terrible, and I'm actually surprised this call has held up for 56 minutes, because
Well,
it did
actually,
mess
what
up
I did,
midway.
I disconnected from my Wi-Fi, and I'm currently using the shared data that we have for our plan.
Oh, okay.
So it's using satellite Wi-Fi rather than our home Wi-Fi, because our home Wi-Fi does chuck a fruity every now and then.
Yeah. So like, and I'm gonna do an apology for this because this will go up before the next well, this will go up before the next video. Good work, Tom. This will
Yes.
go up before what I'm talking about anyway. We did a booster pack opening of 200 plasma freeze booster packs. Now, unfortunately, Camtasia decided not to save the last part of it due to technical errors. So pretty much what happened was we opened the first two, or had 200 packs, got to pack 65 left, and Camtasia decided to chuck a spaz, or no, Skype decided to chuck a spaz and kick Mitch off the call, and I paused the recording there and saved it. Problem was is that when we got back, we did some of this speculation and and the rest of the booster pack openings, but yeah, Camtasia decided to chuck a spaz and deleted my rendered footage of the last 65 packs. Now that's not, well, it's not really too much of a big problem. I mean, we did pull some good cards, so it would have been nice to have it, and it's just a bit of a pain in the ass because, I mean, if it was the first, 135 packs we lost, well, that would be a bummer, but I could edit the audio to be like, oh, we've only got 65 packs today, rather than be like, hey, we've got 200 packs, but we're only opening 135 of them, kind
And
of
the
thing.
others are secrets.
And the other ones have gone magically. So to make up for that, and to do like a 4-year thing, I think I've been on YouTube for 4 years now, coming
Oh, wow.
up to July or something, June or July, and we've just hit 50 subscribers, so that's what,
Oh, yay!
15 subscribers a year. That's pretty
Oh.
good. On average, about that. Anyway, yeah, so, no, it's not even 15, it's like 12 and a half. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, actually, yeah, it is 12 and a half. 12 and a half subscribers a year. Good, Tom, you're doing a good job. Anyway, yeah, so I'm ordering 200 and something booster packs online, for Plasma Storm Freeze.
Please.
Plasma Freeze Storm. And we'll do a opening of that,
An opening.
an opening for that, as a thank you for 50 subscribers and 4 years on YouTube.
Yay!
Yay! But I feel kind of bad for asking this, but why the hell not? If anyone does actually have any like booster pack or redemption codes, I'm not saying like go out of your way to get them, but if anyone does have any that they don't use and they do like watching us open booster packs and the speculations that we do, feel free to send them in if you're not going to use them. I mean, don't do something that you regret. Send them in. I open up the booster packs and you're like, hey, can I have my cards back? And I'll be like, well, shit, I don't know which are your cards now. So don't do that. But if you do have any spare ones, like you play the TC, I'd say you play the TCGO, and that wouldn't make very much sense if you did send them in. But if you play the trading card game, Pokemon trading card game, that is, don't send any like random things in. Yeah, if you want to send some redemption codes for us to scan, that would be cool. If not, that's cool too. I know it's a lot to ask, so yeah. And
It's just an offer that's out there.
yeah, and it's not like I'm not going to do anything in exchange for it. If anyone does send it in, I'll do a shout out, and maybe I'll organize something for whoever does. Like, if you send in a certain amount, I don't know, I won't say a number, because I'm just gonna sound bad if I say a number. If you send a certain amount, we'll figure something out to,
Compliment it.
yeah, we'll do something in, yeah, maybe send you something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But thanks. But yeah, so that's that. What I haven't discussed with Mitch is, did we want to talk about the Plasma free set that's just come out for the TCG Pokemon thing?
Sure. I mean, there's a good amount to talk about.
I mean, is there any cards that have caught your eye of the set? How many cards are in the set? There is 116.
130. Oh, well, I almost said 135. Well, someone's on the game here, on the
There's
bowl, I mean.
116, not including the secret rares and all those kind of things.
Deoxys caught my eye, you know. All these new plasma cards really caught my eye.
Yeah.
It just adds a whole new level of gameplay.
I think kind of Team Plasma, excuse the pun, has kind of taken the world by storm. I mean, everyone seems to be using kind of a variant. They seem very, you know, not overpowered, but they seem to be consistent with what they do. And be, yeah, just generally good. I wasn't really around in the TCG when Team Galactic was, you know, a thing back last generation, and Team Rocket and stuff. I don't even know if there was any Team Rocket back then.
There was
Heart Gold.
Team Rocket with the gym leaders stuff.
Yeah, but not for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I'm guessing.
Oh, no.
Okay, then yeah, no. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if that was this good. I mean, there are a lot of good Pokemon in here, and it's not just like, it's not that they just work with Team Plasma. They work really well with other decks as well. I mean, yeah, like that Deoxys. I mean, that's a really good Team Plasma card, but like Thundurus pretty much works, you know, good in decks. Curem works in like any deck that has Prism or the Water Blend energies in. Yeah, there are just a whole bunch of good cards.
I'd have to say, I don't know which is my favorite. I really do like the Deoxys. Not because I like Deoxys, but... And the Metagross and...
Metagross is pretty cool. That Staraptor, I kind of underestimated it until I saw someone else's video. That Crondo Ren, 66 guy, posted up a video of a deck he made around Staraptor, and it just seems like, oh, I don't know. It seems cool, but it seems inconsistent as well. Like, pretty much, Staraptor has attack for 4 colorless energy, yeah? It shuffles the defending Pokemon and all cards attached to it back into the deck.
Okay.
Essentially, you could get that, you know, turn 2, and if they've only got 1 Pokemon, you automatically win.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so if you've got a Starly and somehow manage to get like a 2 double colorless energies,
And
or
the
like,
rare candy.
yeah, or like 2 chorus machine or something, you know, and a double colorless energy, and a rare candy or Skylar or something that lets you search out them, and then yeah, the Staraptor. They've only got 1 Pokemon, like an Emolga, but then, you know, I don't know why they wouldn't have used. But yeah, I mean, it's a good card, but I mean, Mewtwo, that's just gonna come in and completely destroy it.
X-Ball.
Yeah, X-Ball for the knockout is a term I hear all too often against me. Well, yeah, I play Keldeo, so I know that Keldeo always loses to Mewtwo.
Oh, for sure.
Or pretty much. I mean, the amount of energy that Keldeo needs to try and just take out Mewtwo, while Mewtwo can just sit there and knock out Keldeo if it can't take that in that one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Have you just walked outside or something?
No, I've walked out of the room.
Ah, okay. But, yeah. I mean, so there's a whole bunch of good cards. I'm just kind of waiting for... I mean, I hate to say it, but I am kind of waiting for the next set now. I mean, there's a whole bunch of ideas I want to do for decks and everything, and I'll probably post some videos with some deck ideas. They probably won't be the best Like, they're not going to be tier 1 decks, probably. There should be, like, fun decks that I've tried to come up with over the last couple of days and weeks leading up to this new set.
Mhm.
And I'll see what cards I've got in real life to do them, or if not, I'll just do them over the TCGO.
Yeah.
Either way works. But, yeah. Was there anything else we wanted to talk about?
Not that I can think of.
Maybe we'll do a more in-depth video about the TCGO, yeah, the new set or something. I don't know. Have a look at some cards. Anyway, thanks for joining me, Mitch. And
You're welcome, Tom.
thanks to everyone else for listening. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, if you've got any booster pack thingies that you're not going to be using, send them send them a PM or a picture of them, whatever is easiest. That's if you 100% sure you want to do that. Yeah, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Keep leaving comments. Recommend us to your friends. If they like Pokemon or random people talking, and if you don't enjoy the video, recommend us to someone you don't like, because chances are they probably will like us. So yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Where the hell's the stop button?